really you can do, but part of the healing process. And somebody took an empty bulletin board today and slapped up a poster, rest in peace. And during the day, students began to stop by and write a little tribute to their fallen friend.
Now the other issue playing on the minds of students here in Brattleboro and everywhere, the approaching weather system. Now, there are several schools around the region that already have canceled for tomorrow. As of now, school is still on for tomorrow at Brattleboro Union High and Middle School. Can't do anything about that, even though the teachers are sticking their fingers in their ears and going, la, 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 la. But this is the way it goes. It's possible that there could be no school tomorrow, and that's impact on athletic events, especially a week away from a school vacation, and for this Colonel team and all the other teams coming down toward the end of their regular season.
Well, the girls are on the road tomorrow night at Windsor, Tim, and with the way the storm is being predicted, it's probably not going to be too bad. Very, very light snow by the time we go to school. I'm no weatherman, but I'm getting this from you.
All right.
So it might be a little slick, but not too bad in the morning. But by evening and nighttime, when the Colonel girls would be traveling to Windsor, it'll be treacherous if the prediction comes true.
We've received a cancellation for tomorrow from Hinsdale, and also the Hinsdale senior night basketball games have been pushed back to Saturday from tomorrow night. Everything else, we'll have it on in the morning on WTSA.net and, of course, on 96.7 TSA FM. As for tonight, a very strong, very tall Mount St. Joseph's team. Yes, they're still recruiting, are they not?
Yeah, you can tell, huh, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a big guy that Joe Rivers is very concerned about. He'll be a tough matchup for Brattleboro, but we can talk in a minute how Brattleboro might solve that problem. Matt Sanborn, a forward listed as a senior at 6'5", and they've also got Zach Lanzillo, a junior forward at 6'4", and Kyle Ballard, a sophomore, so not likely we'll see a ton of him, but he also is 6'3". All three of those players, particularly Sanborn, will be on the radar for Joe Rivers, and he's going to have to combat a decided height advantage tonight.
Really has to, because this team is not blessed with a lot of height. They've been able to use a lot of Chris McAuliffe in the middle, and depending upon the spacing, some of the smaller teams, he's actually been a scoring force, but he's been doubled up a lot, and that's caused some problems.
Well, McAuliffe gets the ball a lot in the elbow area, the free throw line area, and he's used for his excellent passing skills predominantly, and occasionally they'll lay off him because he does pass the ball so well, and he hits that 15 to 16 footer. He's got a nice touch from out there. But you don't see the Colonels pounding the ball down to McAuliffe or anybody else on the low block with a back to the basket in the traditional old big man way. Matter of fact, we don't see much of that anywhere anymore. That was my style of ball back a long time ago, and Chris Groger's using it with his 8th grade team over in the middle school, and they're having pretty good luck.
The predominant way that a lot of teams go is just to be able to bring their big guys out to the high post and make them another shooter. Whether that teaches skills, I'm not sure it does.
Well, it's a different skill. They're teaching dribble penetration these days and trying to draw double teams and give the ball up. We've had a little bit extra time here to chat before the ball game because the game clock did not get started when the teams came out. 15 minutes usually put on the clock, but it didn't start running till a few minutes had gone by. So we'll go down to center court right now, Bob Bashford on the public address system, and Tim Johnson down there, and Tim will be singing the national anthem. Bob playing a little coy with us down there. Here he's ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brattleboro Union High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the Mounties of Mount St. Joseph Academy and the Brattleboro Colonels. Starting for the Mounties, number 12, Jonathan Mitchell. Number 14, David Perry. Jeff Casarino. Now introducing the Colonels. Number 11, Isaac Roach. Number 12, Connor Elliott Naggs. Number 14, Jackson Batchelder. Number 25, Tyler Higley. And number 33, Chris McAuliffe. The Colonels are coached by Nick Rose, Jason Copeland, and head coach Joe Rivers. Would you please stand now for a moment of silence as we honor the life of Jim Evans. Please stay standing now for the singing of a national anthem by Tim Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So that'll do it for the pregame festivities. Tim will work his way back up here, and the two basketball teams will get ready to send their starting fives out to play. The Mounties promise to be a formidable opponent here for the Colonels. They played Rutland tough earlier this season. Of course, Rutland, a very, very good ball club, and the Colonels the other night played extraordinarily well against them. If they can build on that, continue, maybe they can get one here tonight against the tough Mounties.
It's all about getting better, Bill.
Getting better and getting good enough. Good enough. Mounties are out. Brian Pitts, a 6'1" senior, is out there for the Mounties. Jonathan Mitchell, spelled Jahnathan, Jonathan Mitchell. Sanborn is out there. Zach Lanzillo. Number 25 is Sanborn. 14 is David Perry. And for the Colonels, Connor Elliott Naggs, Chris McAuliffe. Jumping center is Tyler Higley. The ball is up and is controlled by the Mounties. Jackson Batchelder and Isaac Roach out there also for the Colonels, and they'll start in the zone defense. They started the ball game the other night. That's a two front with three in the back. Higley, Elliott Naggs. There's a three-point shot on the way as I'm setting up the defense. No good by Lanzillo. Rebound inside, no good. That inside shot was taken by Sanborn. Quickly to McAuliffe. Batchelder escapes a double team. Angles to his right, comes back to the left with a cross-court pass. To the high post, the quick pass to the corner. Elliott Naggs, back to McAuliffe. Short jumper is good. Rattled around and fell through. McAuliffe from about 12 feet. Mounties are back. There's a skip pass. Another three on its way. It's no good again by Lanzillo. And the Colonels have the rebound. Batchelder against a 2-3 look. Yeah, long three-pointer is good. Quickly. And a timeout by MSJ. That one made by Isaac Roach. Pulled the trigger in a hurry, Tim.
That he did. That's what he's bound to do. And this is a short timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Game tonight on AM 1450 ESPN Radio, The Ticket. Brought to you by Wyndham Coaching, Carriage 151 Bird Street, Brattleboro. Lights, online, Facebook.
Seconds left in the first quarter, and the Colonels come out in the change defense. They've extended pressure. Higley's all the way up three-quarter court. They looking to trap. Doesn't look like it. No trap, side to side. And Mitchell with the ball goes corner. Skip pass, far side, quickly. Left-hand shot is no good from over there. Rebound Mounties, and a scrum as the ball comes to the floor. Picked up by Roach. Quick outlet pass. Higley didn't see it. Now he has it to Elliot Nags. Elliot Nags on the dribble, starts to the baseline, comes off the dribble, gives to McAuliffe. McAuliffe, right foul line extended. Batchelor in the lane. Skip pass, another three. Roach, this one's long. Rebound inside the battle in there. Dave Perry lost it. Batchelor to the basket, kicks it out. Roach backs away and wants to organize. They're looking for McAuliffe inside. They don't have him yet. Corner. And coming to the top of the circle is Batchelder. Now to Roach, right of the circle. Batchelder continued on the cut. Got the pass and missed the layup. That's a bunny he'd want to have back. And Mitchell went down the lane and lost the basketball. Looked like he wanted to do some business all by himself and just forgot to bring the ball. And he may have been dinged up there, a little Charlie horse. He's got a grimace and maybe his left thigh. As he's bent over in some pain on the far side, he's picked up Higley over there. Looks like he's shaking it off. There's a pass down low. Roach didn't realize he may have had a shot right there in the low block. McAuliffe from the free throw line misses long. Rebound to Lanzillo. To Mitchell. Mitchell's still feeling his body parts here. Attacks the two front. To the post they go. Looks similar to the Colonels as Perry held it. Comes back to Mitchell on top. He's doubled up. Colonels did a nice job the other night doubling out there on the top, and I think they've got the same instruction with Mitchell here tonight, because Mitchell can get it going. Here's his first shot. It's long. Missed badly. Rebound Elliot Nags. Roach ahead of the field. Lays it up. No good, and he got fouled. It looks like Lanzillo may be called with that one. 22, Tim?
You got it.
Lanzillo gave us the look that we're now very familiar with.
The what me, coach?
Me?
Or what me, Mr. Official?
Me? I didn't hit him. Roach, first free throw is good. He has his fourth point. The Colonels have 6. 4:51 left, and guess what? Here comes Bugsy.
Kind of funny. He almost looks like Warren Beatty from the movie Bugsy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A good point. Siegel into the ball game for the first time in a long time as he broke a bone.
About a month.
7-0 now as Roach made the free throw. And the Colonels are dictating tempo here. Mitchell holding the ball, but MSJ not into their offense yet. Down into the short corner they go, and the pass is deflected out. Siegel has it. And he's directing traffic already. That's his job when he's out there. He's been gone a long time. Higley left corner all the way across to one of the MSJ JV players.
Yeah, that would have been an out-of-bounds football pass by Higley, but it was basketball instead.
7-0 Colonels here as we approach the halfway mark in the first quarter. They'll give Mitchell some space right now as he comes to the timeline, gives to Perry. Perry cross court to Pitts. Pitts to the basket, lost it, and returned the favor. He threw it to JV coach Jason Copeland.
You almost had your first chance of the season there, Bill.
Well, I don't know if I was ready. I might have needed to be bailed out by Karen Henry. She got any hands?
Oh, yeah.
Just over 4 minutes left. MSJ scoreless right now. They won't remain that way all night. Siegel trying to work with Roach. Spacing wasn't good. Roach starts down the lane. And with the step-through move, he took an extra step. Another turnover for Brattleboro.
Yes, that was a Leonard Skinner if I've seen one anytime.
Jackson Batchelder getting set to check into the ball game. Colonels are mixing up their defense. Mitchell always being attended to with a couple of players. Right now it's Roach. There's the up fake down the lane. He got bumped, and a foul's going to be called on McAuliffe.
No. That was on Elliot Nags, who had actually harassed the shooter coming down toward the basket.
Interesting. I waited for the official to point to the offending player, and he pointed right at McAuliffe. Maybe he was pointing through McAuliffe to Elliot Nags. First foul on the Colonels. One foul for each team. The Mounties with a three-point attempt. No good by Gilbert from the left of the circle. And the Colonels have thrown it away again. Elliot Nags wanted to get it to Siegel, and Mitchell was right on Siegel. Nobody on Elliot Nags. Obvious choice. Elliot Nags should have continued with the dribble. He may have lost some confidence, Tim, in that ball game the other day. He'll need to get that back. Mounties inbound it with some difficulty. Mitchell angles to the corner. Short runner is short. Rebound McAuliffe. Strong rebound. Siegel is out for the Colonels. Finds Elliot Nags alone, and he missed the layup. Hope those don't come back to haunt the Colonels. Batchelder to the baseline. Cross court pass. Higley eyed the three, gave it up. Siegel with Mitchell on him. Mounties have shifted now to a man-to-man, straight man-to-man defense. Batchelder too quick for his man. Gave up the shot. McAuliffe. Higley. Siegel. Started left. Came back to the right. Got fouled. Lost the ball. No call. Nice pass. Siegel inside. The shot. Another bunny. Missed by McAuliffe. 7-0. It could be 14. Mitchell off balance. Drew contact. Missed the shot. And then the rebound. A foul. Here comes the call. That one's on Batchelder. And Taylor Patno will come into the game for Connor Elliot Nags. Mounties inbounding the ball with 2:29 left first quarter. They have yet to score a point. The Colonels have 7. Here's the long inbounds pass. Sanborn had it. Sanborn hasn't done anything. They haven't been able to get him the ball. He's down low now, being fronted by Higley. Weak side Mitchell from way downtown. That one's short. And McAuliffe with the rebound to Higley, and now to Siegel. Back to Higley, left sideline to the basket. Patno, reverse dribble, a reverse shot, missed it. Got his own rebound, missed again. Percentage going down for the Colonels. The rebound, David Perry to Mitchell. Left corner, ball comes back to Mitchell. Mitchell will fire again, and this one missed everything. Missed everything. Came closer to the rafter, I think, than the rim.
I was going to see what kind of hands Chris Sawyer had if that went a little further.
He hasn't got hands like Karen Henry, I'll tell you that. He was no shortstop, Chris Sawyer. Colonels ball reversal. 1:39 left. Batchelder will fire from 16. It's good. Inside the three-point line, a couple of feet, and the Colonels out 9-0. Mitchell, diagonal pass to the corner. And a stolen pass, nearly stolen by Batchelder, picked up by Mitchell. He splits the double team. Nice pass inside, and the left-hand shot is up and no good by Sanborn. Sanborn got hit. Sorry about that, Tim.
I'm thinking it's a McAuliffe foul.
That's the first on Chris McAuliffe, the third on the Colonels here with 1:16 left. First quarter, Kevin Tao will check in. Sanborn's shot is good. That's a nice touch, eh, Henri? You'd like to have your girls' team have a touch like that? Beautiful. Reach for the peach, I used to call it, as opposed to the Snakers. You know, the ones with no, never mind.
Yeah.
Shot is up. The second one is good. And the Mounties are on the board. They've got 2, and Isaac Roach will check back into the ball game. Patno, Tao, Higley. Here comes Siegel to Higley. Higley lays it up. He missed it. It fell off the rim, and the Colonels have missed a half dozen layups. Mitchell with a stop and go and a beautiful kiss off the glass. 1 minute left. First quarter, it's 9-4. Batchelder to the timeline. Guarded closely. His crossover comes loose. Picked up. Higley to Patno. Patno to Siegel. Stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell saved it from going out of bounds, and the Mounties can close to within 3 right here. Maybe 2. There's a three-pointer by Sanborn. It missed. Batchelder, the Colonels, 34 seconds left. Will they hold for the last shot? They lead by 5. Siegel, cross court. Higley holds it over his head. Still holding into Tao at the post. The pass was soft, and luckily it comes back to Tao. Now an errant pass by Patno, picked off by the Mounties. Mitchell has it. 12 seconds left. Mitchell to his left, down the lane, jump stop, and boy, he got hit. Nothing. No call at all. The ball came loose. Still 4 seconds. Batchelder into the forecourt. Higley gets off a jumper, and it's good. It's good at the buzzer, and it's 11-4 Colonels. After 1 period of play, we'll be back after this.
Colonels up 11-4 at the start of the second quarter, and some discussion about who has the ball, where the possession arrow is, or is it who's actually in the ball game?
Scoreboard says Colonels ball, and they are preparing to inbound it at midcourt.
And MSJ did make a change.
Start of the second quarter, the Colonels lead by 7, which is good news. Bad news is they've missed enough layups so that they could have, there's a turnover by McAuliffe. They could have, by my count, a 23-4 lead right now.
Some of the passing has not been as crisp as you'd like to see tonight, and just really, it's been almost for the Colonels. I want to see that a little better.
And some of it's been very good. Siegel made a great pass to McAuliffe inside earlier. Colonels doubling in the corner out of the zone. Mounties trying to dribble out of it. It's Kyle Diesel in the game, and there's a 3 from downtown, right elbow by Zach Lanzillo. 11-7 Colonels. Half a minute gone by in the second quarter. McAuliffe back in the game. Starts to his left, and he was stripped. That'll be a tough call if it goes on Lanzillo. It does. He felt he had a clean strip. Official didn't see it that way. Cites him for grabbing the wrist of McAuliffe. McAuliffe, a left-handed player, sets a screen for Roach on the out of bounds. Colonels opt to go to Higley instead. McAuliffe, the cut to Patno. He's right under the basket. Backs his man down and lays it in. Nice play by Pat. Nice entry pass right there. 13-7 Brattleboro. 7 minutes left. Near steal. Cross-court pass. Sanborn wants the jumper. He missed it short, and Batchelder hit it out of bounds. Rebound was coming to Colin Gilbert of MSJ, and Batch reached over and tapped it out of bounds.
Colonels stepping up their D early in the second quarter. doing a nice job keeping MSJ off the ball.
Sanborn inbounding. Look for him to come to the corner and get the shot. There it is, three-pointer. It's long. Sanborn is well off the mark so far. If he can get it going, though, this will be a different ball game. Sanborn and Mitchell checking back in. Very, very.
That could be a very dangerous combo for the balance of this game if they get heated up.
Right now, the Colonel's doing the job on both of them. Bobby Riggi into the ball game. He plays give and go with McAuliffe. Nothing doing. Patno, cross court. Batchelder to his left, picks up a screen, pulls up, shoots the jumper. It's good. Batch has looked good off the dribble with the jumper twice. Now in this first half, it's 15-7 Colonels. Diagonal pass for a three-point shot. That one's long, missed by Pitts. And the rebound to Batchelder. Batchelder attacking the basket, gives it away. Riggi, his jumper missed the rim. Rebound Sanborn, and there's a 2-on-1 break. A poor pass. Mitchell has to track it down, otherwise they had a layup. Lanzillo fires a three. As the trailer on the break, his shot is good. It's 15-10, 6 minutes to go. Patno to the basket, and with the left hand, the reverse layup is good. 17-10 Colonels. Mitchell back, quickly slowed. Cross-court pass. Down low it goes. Short jumper is short by Diesel, and it went to the floor. Diesel picked it up, gave it to Lanzillo. He fires a three. It's no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by the Mounties. Underneath to Sanborn. He lays it in. Give that assist to Pitts, number 20, and Pitts got run into. He's a little sore in the ankle or knee area. Near steal by Pitts. Batchelder, right foul line extended. Riggi missed the cutter as Roach had his man beat. Left corner, Batchelder. Bat should be looking for a shot. He's shooting well here. And a long shot by Riggi's no good, and the rebound picked up by Sanborn. Out to Lanzillo. Lanzillo up the left sideline, now comes to the middle. Mitchell will fire a three off the trailer, and Mitchell hits again. He's got a couple of trays, and we've got a 2-point ball game. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left first half. Batch. Now Patno just stepped on the end line.
Dangerous place to live.
Yep, there was a day you couldn't get that close to the sideline in this gym. When they did the renovation, they created some space, cost us some capacity, but gave some proper basketball space, and that was a long time ago. Now St. Joseph with the ball. They can tie the game or take the lead with a three. Lanzillo into the corner. Sanborn trapped, finds Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane again. Shot blocked by McAuliffe. Comes to the floor. Batchelor's out one-on-one with Pitts. Picks up the trailer. Higley lays it in. 19-15 Brattleboro. That's a pretty play, Tim. Put that one on your list. Lanzillo another three, and it is good again. The Mounties beginning to find the range. Lanzillo, who we suspected in a more minor capacity. Sanborn and Mitchell. Inside, it goes to McAuliffe, and he missed the runner. Rebound shot by Batchelor is blocked by Sanborn, and Mitchell is out. He's got quickness. He got bumped by Roach. They let it go. The pull-up short shot's no good. Rebound to the floor. Sanborn has it. Mitchell from 17 feet. It's good. Just outside the free throw line with 3.5 minutes left. The Mounties take their first lead of the ball game. They trailed by 7-0 at one point, and they've come back to take the lead. McAuliffe with a nice move inside, and they're calling him for a travel, saying he changed his pivot foot. And substitutions into the game again is Colin Gilbert, number 11 from MSJ. Colonels have Batchelder. Connor Elliott nags back in the ball game. Roach, McAuliffe, and Higley. Walking the timeline, Mitchell. Right foul line extended. And a steal, near steal. It's picked up again by the Mounties. And Lanzillo let it go, and this one was well short, picked up by Roach. Long pass to Elliott Nags, and he's not even looking at the basket anymore. Higley is, however, with a short jumper, and it rolls around and in. Higley's shot was long, but it caught the lip, bounced up off the backboard and down into the basket. 21-20 Colonels. Mitchell with a hang time shot. No good. Rebound, a tough one by Higley. Higley is out, trailing, lays it up and in. A nice assist to Roach. And the Mounties want another timeout. Colonels lead 23-20, 2:29 left, and it's a short one.
And we'll keep it right here. The Colonels on AM 1450, brought to you by...
You and Corm are doing a nice job with the ice hockey.
Well, thank you. It's very easy, and the Colonels, both coaches and the players, make it very easy to do.
Mount St. Joseph has the basketball. The Colonels have the lead by 3. We're in the second quarter at the BUHS Gymnasium. Sanborn has the ball. He's trying to triple threat McAuliffe away from him. McAuliffe would have nothing to do with it. What a tough, ridiculous shot right there by Dave Parry as he tried to go on Roach. Colonels back the other way. Batchelor, an open 3, fires, misses long, up in the air. Higley got a hand on it, but it came to the floor, picked up by Gilbert. Mitchell with the in-out dribble. Nice up fake, drew the foul and made the shot. About a 10-footer just at the dashed line in the free throw area. Mitchell made a beautiful up fake. Let the defense kangaroo. As they came down, he went up, drew the contact, and ever so softly feathered it into the rim.
That being McAuliffe's second foul, Tao comes into the ball game.
Tao, Higley, Batchelder, Elliott Nags, and Roach for the Colonels. Mitchell at the line, completes the three-point play. We're tied up. Substitute, Pitts comes back into the ball game. Mitchell's going to sit down for a little bit here. Our score is tied. 1:54 left in the first half. MSJ started in the zone. They've gone to a man-to-man defense. Colonels are a donut right now. No man in the middle. McAuliffe is gone. Sitting down with 2 fouls. Tao accepts the pass, finds Higley on the give and go. Higley missed the layup. And the ball off one of the Mounties' legs. Higley with a great pass right there. And in fairness, the shot was taken with the left hand. Not Higley's strong hand right there. Inbounds pass is off Roach's hands and Pitts is away. He's bumped by Higley on his way to the basket. He'll get 2 free throws.
Now, which Mountie was that off earlier? Was that Sergeant Preston?
I don't know. I miss your reference here.
Of the Yukon?
Yeah, I know who you mean, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Yeah.
The shot by Pitts is no good. Sorry, I'm oblivious here. How did that fit?
The previous play, the ball was off a Mountie.
All right, okay. The Royal Canadian Mounted. All right.
That's right.
I missed it.
It's okay.
I missed it. Pitt's second shot misses off right, but the rebound to Sanborn. He got fouled, and he muscled his way to the basket and made the shot. Batchelder reached around, clearly grabbed him, but not enough to keep him on the floor. So you have a chance for a conventional three-point play. Mitchell right back into the game for Gilbert. Patno set to check in. He'll have to wait to see if his shot goes through the basket. It does. The horn will blow, and in will come Patno. He takes Batchelder's place. Batch has 2 fouls. Lanzillo, Sanborn, Mitchell, Pitts, and Diesel in the ball game for the Mounties. And the Colonels have lost the inbounds. Picked up by Patno as it came to the floor. Nice long pass. Tao traveled. Oh, man. Tim, the reason for that, Tao should have finished that play. He had a layup at the rim, and he decided to pass the ball to a teammate further away. Not the situation for that kind of a play. 26-23, down the lane Mitchell. He made the shot. They're going to say it's a floor foul called on Siegel, who just came into the ball game. Siegel, number 22. That'll be his first, the 7th on the Colonel, so it'll be 1-1 for Mitchell. And Mitchell's been pretty good from the free throw line.
That he has. Just 1 for 1, however. But that's good enough.
He's 2 for 2 now, and that'll earn him the second free throw. The Mounties, down 7-0, have outscored the Colonels. Since that point, 27. Make it 28-16. So the Mounties have turned this thing around to a 16-point exchange. 28-23 as we approach 1 minute mark left in the first half. Higley, cross court to Patno. Looking at Elliott Nags on the low block. Nothing. Couple of dribbles. Gives to Higley. Higley to his right at the elbow. Now Higley in the corner. Inside to Patno. Patno will fire the pull-up jumper. From the elbow, it's no good. Mitchell is away quickly into the forecourt, but the ball poked loose from behind by Elliott Nags, and it hit Mitchell. Mitchell said, my goodness, it hit right off him, meaning one of the Colonels. The official didn't agree, puts it in bound quickly, and Siegel has it into the forecourt. First time we've seen Siegel in a long time, and there's a foul on the Mounties. That kind of a defensive play needs to be made from a ball man position. And Pitts was behind the play. Actually, it wasn't Pitts, it was Diesel. And tried to reach over. The Mounties are growing in confidence here as there's a steal by Mitchell to Sanborn, stolen by Higley. 22 seconds left. 28-23 MSJ. Tao starts to his right, and the Colonels have thrown it away. Miscommunication between Tao and Patno. 14 seconds left. The Mounties will have the last shot if they play it right. Mitchell is walking to midcourt. 6 seconds. 2 to spare as he crossed the timeline, and a foul called off the ball. It's going to be called on Brian Pitts of MSJ. An illegal screen. The Colonels have the ball. 84 feet from their basket, 3.1 seconds left. Elliott Nags will fire deep to Patno, and Patno has Siegel. Siegel's runner is no good. And the buzzer expires before Siegel can get off a second shot. Boy, that was executed magnificently. And there's a little bit of the rust for Siegel. Hasn't been in a ball game. Actually had time to put it on the floor and lay it in, but didn't recognize that. So we are at the half here at the BUHS Gymnasium. Our score, MSJ 28, Brattleboro 23. We'll be back after this.
Colonels down by 5 at the half, 28-23. Jonathan Mitchell, the story for MSJ. Just checking, 12 first half points for Mitchell. Matt Sanborn with 7 first half points. Lanzillo, 9 by way of 3 3-point shots. Colonels had a good first half out of Tyler Higley with 4 deuces, making 8 points to lead the Colonels in scoring. We'll come back. Second half of basketball is next. This is the Lawton Flooring halftime report. Nice.
We're not ready to play anymore. We're worse than we were. We won't even allow that. So we'll delay as much as we can.
All right, we are set for the second half of basketball. Brattleboro down by 5, 28-23 to a very talented Mount St. Joseph Mounties team. Colonels will really need to double down on point guard Jonathan Mitchell and take the long shot away from Lanzillo if they are to have a chance of success tonight.
Tim, I had a chance. I left courtside there for a minute, which I don't usually do at halftime, and I got a chance to eavesdrop on Joe Rivers in his locker room, and he agreed with what we were saying just before the half, and that is that Mount St. Joseph has grown in confidence as this game has gone on, and the Colonels, inexplicably really, have become tentative, and that causes turnovers. So he's exhorting his ball club in there, trying not to be too negative in doing it. It's a tough thing to approach, but he wants his kids to attack and play with confidence here in the second half. You always want to play your best. If it isn't good enough, it isn't good enough. But if you go out there playing not to lose, you limit your opportunities to win. So we're ready to start the second half underway. Mount St. Joseph's. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Batchelder. Colonels are in man-to-man. Mitchell fires, missed badly to the right. Sanborn inside, missed the rebound shot. Batchelder with the rebound, out to Elliot Nags. See, Elliot Nags not attacking the basket. He's dribbling the ball so that he can hand it to somebody away from the basket. Not playing with a great deal of confidence. Now he goes, gives it away to the corner, and it's nearly stolen, but Batchelder picked it up and missed the 8-footer. Rebound, Sanborn has it. He threw it away. It's on the floor, picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell with some difficulty controlling it, can't control it. Batchelder picks it up. Quickly ahead, McAuliffe to a streaking Roach. Roach lays it in. 28-25. MSJ. Mitchell will walk to the timeline, to the left sideline. He's going to chase Lanzillo, who didn't get the message. Inside, Sanborn, a right-hander. He is a left-hander. Missed that right-hand shot, turning back to the basket. Batchelder, spin move. McAuliffe, short shot is no good. Back rim. Higley, and they'll reverse the ball to Batchelder. Now to Elliott Nags. In the corner, McAuliffe has some space. Had an open shot, didn't recognize it. Batchelder eyes the three, comes off it, goes to McAuliffe. McAuliffe gives it back. Batch up fake, now inside. McAuliffe on the screen roll. McAuliffe laid it in. Nice screen roll right there. 28-27, the Colonels back within one. They had a 7-0 lead in the first half. Lost that to a 5-point deficit. Now they've come back to within one. Pitts in there for the Mounties. Mitchell has it. Batchelder with the tough draw, trying to slow down Mitchell. Mitchell to Sanborn. He wanted to come back to Mitchell, couldn't. There's a pass to Pitts, deflected by and stolen by Batchelder, who went behind his back, missed the short shot. Rebound Roach, no good. Batchelder short one again. Back rims, and Roach had his hands on it and got belted.
And Sanborn played a tune on that one and drew the foul.
That he did. Who's come out of the ball game? Perry is out. And Diesel is back in. The Colonels on the inbounds pass find Higley. Cross court to Roach. Roach to the basket with the right hand. What are they calling? They're going to call a foul here. MSJ wants a travel, and they have a case. But the foul is called on 21 Diesel, his second, and the team's second. Brattleboro without a foul yet in the second half. 5:25 left third quarter. 28-27 MSJ. Off the inbound. Roach to the basket, lays it in. Roach beat Pitts. Roach has a knack to score. Colonels lead by one. They've come back with a vengeance here. Mitchell to the basket. He draws a foul. Mitchell is very coy, very skilled on his way to the basket. He knows how to invite, draw, and fight through and get to the free throw line. Contact.
Watch the substitution pattern here. That's Jackson Batchelder's third foul.
Mitchell's free throw is good. He'll get another. We're tied at 29. One dribble, dips, shoots. It's short, comes off the rim. Higley with the rebound to Elliott Nags. Roach, guarded by Pitts, gives it to Batch, runs through. Batch gives it and runs through. McAuliffe has it now. There's a cutting and laying it in with Connor Elliott Nags. Beautiful assist right there from McAuliffe. Put that one on your list. Mitchell down the lane, dishes it off, and there's a foul. Looked like for a moment they weren't going to call a foul, but Diesel got hammered. And that'll earn Diesel 2 free throws. Mitchell just showed you in the last 3 minutes everything he can do. He can shoot from outside, he can get to the basket, he can draw contact, still get the shot off, sometimes make the basket. If you want to come and double him, he's going to find the open man like he just found Diesel. Diesel's free throw is true. 31-29, the Mounties lead. Siegel will check into the ball game.
Colonels up by 1, 31-30.
Colonels are ahead by 1, yes, excuse me. Thank you, Tim. Sam Siegel, we make light of that and called him Bugsy in the first half, but I think maybe we're the only ones that call him Bugsy. Second free throw's no good. Rebound to Brattleboro's McAuliffe. Siegel, Sam. to midcourt, picked up by Pitts. Pitts has changed assignments. Cross-court pass, Higley. Ball reversal to Roach. Roach splits the defense and lays it up and in. A runner, a tough shot in traffic by Roach. How many's Roach have, Tim, when you get a chance?
6.5, total of 11.
Missed shot by Mitchell. Rebound, Higley to Siegel. 33-30. Colonels have reestablished themselves, taking the lead halfway through the third quarter. Nice pass inside, laying it up and in is McAuliffe. And a timeout called by MSJ. It's 35-30 Brattleboro, 3:56 left. A full timeout. We'll be right back.
Colonels have run up a 5-point bulge over Mount St. Joseph's with about 3 minutes left in the third quarter. The question is, will it stay that way?
Time will tell. Time will tell. It always does. The Colonels a little bit deeper in terms of numbers of players. Mount St. Joseph using a shorter rotation, but at the end of the first half, Mount St. Joseph's players far more confident than Brattleboro's. But right now, the Colonels have taken over. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left. Mitchell trying to go screen roll with Sanborn. They can't do it. Diesel down the lane. Has a tough time with the ball. Threw it away, or nearly threw it away. And I think Siegel's going to get called for a foul.
He had his hand where it doesn't belong.
Not that it wasn't a foul, but that's a terrific defensive play as he was up in the passing lane, knocked the ball loose, and then in the scramble to pick it up. He lost the scramble, and he hit one of the Mounties. 3 fouls on the Colonels in this half, 2 on the Mounties. Mitchell down the lane to Pitts, and now Diesel. Diesel starts to the basket again. He has a tough time handling the ball, but he found the right guy, Mitchell. Mitchell up in the air again, drew the foul. He'll have 2. Mitchell's fun to watch.
That he is, and he is dead accurate when it comes to that foul shot.
13 points in the ball game thus far. Elliott, Nags, Siegel, McAuliffe, Roach, and Higley. Shot is good. 35-31 Colonels. Higley's played a lot of minutes, but he has that body that's built for it. He's a good, tough rebounder. Second shot is good. Be nice if he could give the Colonels a little more offense than he does. McAuliffe has thrown it away. Pitts picks it up. He's going in uncontested, lays it up and into the left hand. A mistake by McAuliffe. He just handed it to Pitts. Full court pressure from the Mounties. They got what they wanted out of it one time. Now the Colonels have the ball to Roach and to Siegel. Left sideline, Elliott Nags. Roach on top to the high post. The give and go, and it's nearly out of bounds on the floor now. A scramble. And the timeout?
No,
Mount St. Joseph may have taken a timeout out of that.
Did they?
Yes, they did. A full timeout. It's 35-34. Colonels will be back.
And we'll keep it right here this time around. And this game brought
players go to the floor like they just did, and one grabs control of the basketball but really can't do anything with it, they'll call a quick timeout. The upside of that, MSJ can regroup and inbound the ball comfortably now, but I do believe they've used their 2 30-second timeouts in the first half and now 2 fulls. I think they're down to their last timeout.
I believe so.
35-34, Brattleboro with the lead, MSJ with the ball. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter. This has been a good ball game. Mitchell down the lane. It's poked loose and out of bounds by Connor Elliott Nags, who reached in from behind. The hook play. The hook. Shades of Franklin Crisco. On the inbounds, an up fake by Mitchell. Mitchell got bumped. No, they call a travel on Mitchell. He doesn't understand the call as he came to what he thought was a legitimate jump stop. Official, of course, didn't agree. And full court pressure again. McAuliffe has it. Wants Siegel, has Siegel. Now clear the floor for him, fellas. Siegel to his left against heavy pressure from Pitts. Joe Rivers suggested there might be a conditioning problem with Siegel. He hasn't played in so long. So far he's held up in limited minutes. Has the ball left baseline, dribbles in, nice pass to Higley. Higley missed the bunny. Siegel makes that kind of play, and he hasn't been out there for a while. I think the pass might have surprised Higley. There's an air ball from Lanzillo. He likes to fire it. His first one of the second half, probably frustrated. He hasn't had a shot yet. He's got one now, and it's an air ball. You could hear it from the crowd. Elliott Nags for the Colonels. Crossover dribble right into trouble. Pitt stole the ball from him. Lanzillo picks it up off the floor, and Mitchell has it. 1:44 remaining third quarter. 35-34 Colonels. Nice pass inside to Sanborn. He got bumped, and he made it. Mitchell spotted the Colonels fronting, tossed the ball over, and Sanborn did a nice job waiting for that ball to get overhead before he stepped. When he stepped, the defender was on his back. He laid it in, and the Mounties have taken the lead by 1 with a free throw to follow.
And the foul, the third on McAuliffe. Got to keep a watch on that.
He's staying in the ball game as the free throw's good by Sanborn. Sanborn can shoot the free throws. The Colonels have pretty much muzzled him up on that 6'5" frame inside. Pitt starting to play some pretty good pressure defense on the perimeter. Patno right down low, low block. Pass out to Higley. Higley missed the shot, followed. He's inside, and he draws a foul from Lanzillo. That's what Higley will give you. He's a tough kid. He'll go after it even when he misses it.
That's what you've got to do. Create some contact. Let them bring you to the foul line. Good job on that play by Higley.
It is a 2-shot foul for Higley. He can tie the ball game here with a pair. Tyler Higley. First free throw is good. Right down the middle. No question about it. Checking into the game for the Mounties, Colin Gilbert, number 11. Lanzillo, Sanborn, Pitts, Diesel, and Gilbert for MSJ. Second free throw is good by Patno, and we're all knotted up with a little over a minute to go third quarter. Higley and Siegel double up Pitts, knocked the ball loose, but it came back to Pitts. Sanborn wants Pitts. Pitts comes out and has the ball again, guarded by Higley. Pitts to his left, still dribbling. Harris gives it off to Lanzillo, who fired and missed. And we have a foul called on the low block opposite the shot. It's called on the Colonels.
And on Siegel, number 3 for him.
Siegel, of course, a shorter player, has to battle with everything he's got down close to the basket. Off the inbound, Lanzillo misses again. This one right over the basket. He just hasn't had the touch tonight. He hit a couple in the first half, but has done very little here in the second half. That foul was on Higley during the play, and Sanborn with the 7th foul. The Colonels will now be on the short end of the 1-and-1 for the rest of the ball game. That hurts as Sanborn makes the first of his now 2 free throws. 38-37 MSJ. Colonels went out to a big 7-0 lead. The Mounties came back to lead by 5. Second free throw is good, and Roach will check into the game for Siegel. And it's been nip and tuck lately. It has all the earmarks of a ball game that's going down to the wire. Mounties have extended full court pressure. Colonels like to get it into and do. To McAuliffe, who gives it to Batchelder, right corner. Patno to a cutting. McAuliffe to the basket. A kiss off the glass is good. It's 39-39. 32 seconds remaining, third quarter. Mitchell's out of the game, catching an extra minute respite. Lanzillo holds it over his head, now gives it to Sanborn, well away from the basket. Mounties would like to get Sanborn underneath the basket. 14 seconds left, just about time. They want to go into their offensive set. Somewhere between 10 and 8 seconds. There they go to the basket, and stepping on the end line is number 21, Diesel. He tried to drive to the basket and stepped out of bounds. So the Colonels have 6 seconds.
Too fast, too furious, as his namesake Vin Diesel would have said.
There's a steal by the Mounties. Sanborn fires a 3 at the buzzer. It's no good. Sanborn fell to the floor, and the indignant bench for MSJ can't believe there's no foul call, but there is none. Our score is tied.
The Academy Awards aren't yet.
We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
We're back into the fourth quarter, tied up at 39 all.
And off the inbounds play, the Colonels with the ball. A nice pass by Batchelder inside to Chris McAuliffe, who was fouled as he attempted to lay the ball in the basket. McAuliffe will have 2. That's the 4th foul on the Mounties. McAuliffe's shot is well short. He'll get another. He can put the Colonels ahead by 1. First minute of the final quarter of play, and we're all tied at 39. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Sanborn. Mitchell with the ball. And his crossover dribble is stolen by Batchelder, who gets the run-out pass, and he's stripped by Mitchell. A terrific play by Mitchell. The Colonels will have the ball.
Got to finish the play, guys.
That's a great defensive play. No fault on, as it goes to McAuliffe off the inbound play, and McAuliffe makes the basket. MSJ, no answer to that screen roll off the ball on the inbounds pay. Joe Moore would be livid if you gave up one like that in the fourth quarter. Mounties with the ball. Inside pass, laying it up and in is Sanborn. 41-41 as we approach the 7-minute mark. Roach at the three-point line will come away with the dribble to the top. Cross court to Higley. Higley into McAuliffe. Cuts through. McAuliffe with a reverse spin dribble to the baseline. comes off the dribble, gives it to Batchelder. He eyed the shot, didn't take it. Backs away now, closely guarded by Mitchell. Turns the corner on Mitchell. Mitchell knocked it loose. Batchelder picked it up. Batchelder laid it in. 43-41. Shades of Tuesday night here, my friend.
There you are.
Mitchell down the lane. A runner is no good. Rebound. The 6'5 Sanborn. He lays it in traffic. 43-43. Roach guarded by Diesel. Cross court, Patno. Cross court. Now into Patno. Patno, the left-handed shot is too strong. Rebound by Perry. And they hand it to Mitchell. Sounds like a broken record, but they hand it to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up by Roach. In the corner. Long shot is missed by Gilbert, and the Colonels are out. Nice pass to Patno, lays it in, give Roach the assist. Another beautiful play, Tim. That one may carry some more weight. A beautiful outlet pass, a nice assist by Roach. The Colonels lead by 2, 5:37 left. Mitchell knocked off the dribble, gets rid of it to Perry, who gives it back to Mitchell. Roach has Mitchell. Mitchell off the dribble to Sanborn. Over his head, Sanborn looking inside, now back to Mitchell. Mitchell started to drive, gave it to Sanborn. He goes triple threat, once, twice, back to Mitchell. Mitchell with a quick crossover, he's in the lane, the runner is short, and I think McAuliffe got a piece of it. Batchelder's chasing the ball down, tried to save it, threw it in the backcourt, and the Mounties have it. Top of the circle, nearly traveling right there was David Perry, but he finds a wide open teammate. It is Kyle Diesel under the basket. We're knotted up again at 45. Connor Elliott-Nagy set the check in at the scorer's table. 7 fouls against the Colonels. MSJ in the bonus. 4 fouls assessed the Mounties. So it'll be 3 more before the Colonels get an opportunity to shoot bonus. McAuliffe couldn't go again. Batchelder, right side, back rims the jumper. And in the rebound action, there's a foul. I think it's on Patno, and I think that Sanborn has earned two free throws, 1 and 1. 1 and possibly 2 free throws. Substitutes galore. They're finally going to give, the Colonels are finally going to give McAuliffe a blow. And the Colonels will take a timeout. It's going to be a short one with the score tied 45-45. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game.
And our game today brought to you by Brattleboro Pharmacy on Canal Street. Thanking you for shopping locally. And the Hinsdale Pacer game scheduled tomorrow night has been pushed back to Saturday.
Tim, I watched your eyes. You were looking right over into that MSJ huddle, and number 21, Kyle Diesel, was right in your mug, and that's how Diesel got into the commercial break.
There you are. I was thinking the Fast and Furious number 6 coming out in May.
Sanborn at the line. And he ignores the crowd banter and throws in the first free throw. MSJ takes the lead, 46-45. Sanborn takes his time. Dips and shoots. This one's well short. And Higley alertly steps in front of Sanborn, rebounds the ball. Colonels can take the lead on this possession. Roach has it, tightly guarded. Crosses over. Wants to come to his left, does come to his left, gives it to Elliott-Nagy, who goes to McAuliffe at the elbow. McAuliffe went left, 2 dribbles, gave it up. Elliott-Nagy has it, now Patno. Patno backs away to relieve the pressure and threw the ball. I thought it was deflected. And I think the Colonels have an argument right there. The officials may be getting together. One official thought that no one had tipped that pass, and the other is going to agree with him. I thought he was coming in to correct the call, but the ball was not deflected by the Mounties, and so the Colonels have turned it over halfway through the 4th quarter, down by 1. Batchelder's quickly summoned from the bench. He'll come back into the game. And Sanborn will fire, and he hits a 3. It's a 2. Count it as 2. It's 48-45, and Joe Rivers wants a timeout. Colonels are down by 3. 3:38 left in the ball game, and we'll be back right after this.
This game, of course, brought to you by our sponsors, including Wyndham Coach and Carriage, Brattleboro Food Co-op, and by the Brattleboro Reformer. Tight ball game, MSJ up by 3, and the Colonels need to find a way to pull it back.
Well, right now they're not exhibiting any offensive confidence, and we know there's one guy out on the floor right now who's inbounding the ball, who plays with a lot of offensive confidence, but he's not been in a position to shoot the ball in the last several minutes. That's Isaac Roach. Elliott Nag starts for the basket. He's angled off. Nice up fake, and he scores! He scores the short jumper and drew the foul. Boy, oh boy, is that a boost for the Colonels, because frankly, Connor Elliott Nags has not been playing with a great deal of offensive confidence. But boy, he put it on the floor right there, was angled off, spun around, and made the short jumper. And the free throw's good to tie the game. Hopefully that'll turn him around here. 48-48, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. The Colonels with a 2-3 front. They're contending with Pitts as Sanborn has it inside. Goes outside to Lanzillo, who gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell with a gyration out there. I'm not sure what it was. Not really a basketball move. Lanzillo fires a 3, and he missed again. He has been stone cold here in the second half. Under 3 minutes to go, and Batchelder with the ball. The Colonels can take the lead. Screen from Higley. And the ball thrown off Mitchell's leg. The Colonels will have it. Batch was trying to go inside to McAuliffe, who's back in the game. McAuliffe with his back to the basket on the low block. Here's a long pass in, and it's over the head. Well, not over the head, excuse me, of the defender, David Perry. Back the other way. Mitchell got into trouble, and there's a whistle. It may have bailed him out. It's a foul on Batchelder. And in the bonus, which we said would make a difference, it has begun to down the stretch here. Every time there's a foul on the Colonels, Mountie gets to that free throw line. And it won't be long before they'll have 2. Mitchell missed it. Rebound Higley. Batch to the timeline. 2.5 minutes remaining. Tie ball game. 48-48. Batch to his left. Now to Higley. Holds it over his head. To the sideline. Roach. To McAuliffe. To Batchelder. Picks up a screen. Has McAuliffe alone. Gives it to him. McAuliffe back outside. Left corner. Roach to the basket. Gives it to Elliott Nags. To Batchelder looking for a screen. They're going to run the post rub, and a travels call on Connor Elliott Nags. Connor a little bit impatient right there as the Colonels tried to run the high post rub with Batchelder and McAuliffe. And they turn it over. 48-48, 2 minutes left in this very entertaining high school basketball game.
Indeed.
To the post. Lanzillo not so eager to shoot it now at the three-point line. Holds it and comes away from the basket. He's guarded by Higley, who squeezes closer. Now to Mitchell, fakes a pass, finds Lanzillo. Lanzillo will let it go, and it's good from 3. His first one of this half.
That's correct.
His
Fourth
first
on the night.
basket. 4 threes, 4 baskets, 1 here in the second half, but it's a big one. Colonels are down by 3. Elliott Nags with 1 minute and 22 seconds to Roach, to Elliott Nags, to Batchelder. Left corner, Roach fires a 3. It's short. Rebound, Higley. To Batchelder. Bank shot is short. Rebound, Elliott Nags. Colonels still have it. Batch will pull up the jumper again, and it's no good. Rebound, Elliott Nags. Roach fires short, rattles around, no good. Rebound, Sanborn. 56 seconds left. MSJ with the ball and a 3-point lead. Mitchell to the forecourt, and he got run over. Mitchell's going to the line. Is this the 10th foul? If it is, it'll be 2. It is a 2-shot foul. We're in the double bonus.
And that's the 4th on Batchelder. I was thinking it was higher, but that's a good thing.
50 seconds, 5-0 seconds left in the game. MSJ with the 3-point lead. They're on the free throw line with 2 shots, and that's the 5th foul. On Batch, did you say, Tim?
Yes.
So Batch will take a seat. And talk about being put into the pressure cooker, your first ball game in over a month. Sam Siegel will take his place. Siegel and Batchelder conversing right now to make sure that Siegel's guarding the right man. Just 5 fouls on the Mounties here in the second half. So they've got another one to give if they need to. Mitchell's free throw is good. And it has just become a 2-possession game. Colonels will need to score twice and stop the Mounties. Joe Rivers wants, and he's going to get a timeout with the score 52-48. MSJ, 50 seconds left, and we'll be back for the rest of the ball game in just a minute.
Good night.
I got mine and yours. What? I got mine and yours.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take that.
Oh. I got 2 of them. Yeah. They don't have any offensive confidence. 4 of the guys on the floor won't take a shot.
$50 seconds left in this ball game. Colonels down by 4. A tall order for anybody. Let's see what they can do about it.
Still a lot of time, Tim, but Mitchell on the free throw line has 1 more. Expanding the lead to 5 still would keep the game a 2-possession if one of those possessions is a 3. But all that's conditional on the Colonels not fouling and putting the Mounties on the line and forcing the Mounties to miss. It should be a free throw contest from here on in for MSJ. If they make their free throws, they should win the ball game. Mitchell makes it. 53-48. Elliott Nags to the timeline. And his dribble is picked up by Sanborn. No, that's Lanzillo. Tied him up on the baseline. And MSJ has the arrow. Elliott Nags dribbled right into trouble and got tied up. Mitchell has it. They don't want to foul him, but they do. Mitchell will go to the line for 2. Elliott Nags bumped him. 38 seconds left. A 5-point deficit for the Colonels. Mitchell. He missed 2 free throws tonight.
That he did. He is
10 of 13 or so.
No, actually, let's double check this.
He just missed another one right there. .38 seconds left. Clock is dead. Mitchell's second one is good. Clock will start on the inbounds. Roach has it. To Siegel. Siegel. Cross court. Roach fires a three. It misses. Rebound McAuliffe to Roach. Roach fires again. It misses long, and the rebound is out of bounds to Brattleboro. 24 seconds left, a 6-point deficit.
Answering your question, Mitchell 9 for 12 from the line tonight. 18 points overall.
Okay. Roach has it. He'll fire a three. It's one short. Rebound weak side by Lanzillo. He's tied up immediately and fouled. McAuliffe's going to get called for a foul, I do believe, with 16 seconds left. It's 54-48, MSJ over the Colonels. Colonels are on their way to losing their second very tough ball game of the week. Lanzillo's free throw is short. He's a little tired. Not much arc on that ball. He has another in the double bonus. It's on its way. And it's short, but good. Hit the front of the rim and bounced up. Siegel back the other way. Colonels down by 7. 13 seconds left. Siegel fires. Missed it. Rebound Sanborn. He cradles it. Now he's tied up and fouled. 5 seconds left in the game. 55-48 MSJ.
And that's another Elliot Maggs foul. That's number 4.
And look it down on the baseline. Let's hope that's not that foot and ankle. And it is.
Oh, gosh.
Siegel has just re-injured himself.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Focus on your game.
It may take a minute here, Tim, as he's too close to the playing surface, although off the playing court, to be moved here for a few seconds. The BUHS training staff is over there taking a look at him. But it looks like all appearances are that he's re-injured that left ankle and foot.
Well, Siegel's line on the night. No points and 3 fouls, but some very good defense. And really, as you heard on our pregame show, Joe Rivers says, to crack my lineup, you've got to play good D. I don't care what else you do.
Well, Siegel is up on 2 feet. Well, he was momentarily. Now the trainer's under both of his arms, and he'll be assisted off the floor, putting no weight on that left ankle and foot. So bad news in a couple of ways here for the Colonels, as they got their spark plug leader back tonight, but now he's gone. A moot point in this ball game, but for the rest of the season, not so. Sanborn makes a free throw. It's 56-48. That's the largest lead of the game for the Mounties. They have made their free throws down the stretch. Second one is also good. MSJ by 9, and they won't contest this shot from Riggy from the left corner. Hits the side of the backboard, no good. So the ball game is over. The Colonels have been defeated at home by the Mount St. Joseph Academy.